Hello, welcome students, welcome to our next class of geography, and today we are going to discuss about greenhouse effect. In our previous videos, we have covered the introduction related to atmosphere, the structure of atmosphere, all the layers of atmosphere we have discussed in detail, and the topic which is related just after this atmosphere is greenhouse phenomena, which takes place at our planet Earth. So, in order to understand the greenhouse effect, first you have to understand what is the term that is greenhouse. What is the meaning of the term greenhouse? So, greenhouse is formed from two different words. The words which are used, you can see over here, is green and house. So, green is, which is clear from the word itself, green is related to greenery. Now, greenery means what? Plants. Of course, it means plants. And house, where these green plants, or the living place where these green plants are grown. Now, where these greenhouses are set up, or where it is made in the places where the temperature is very chilling, where the temperature is very cold. So, certain species of plants are grown inside this greenhouse. This greenhouse is related to the phenomena of trapping the heat and making the temperature inside the greenhouse where warmer in comparison to the temperature which is outside of the house. Now, greenhouse are formed with the help of grasses, through which the rays, the source of energy, the source of light energy comes inside and it is absorbed by the plants and the temperature becomes warmer inside, and little bit fraction can be, you can say, it goes out, rest is trapped inside that greenhouse. So, first of all, in order to understand this, I will represent this greenhouse through a figure and I will explain you. Suppose this is a glass house, which we have prepared, and inside this we have kept certain green plants. We have kept what? Green plants, and these plants are grown in the places where the temperature is very less, means the temperature is very cold. Now, what happens? We have kept a source of light. Source of light over here is our sun. The sun, when it gives rays, what happens? These rays strike and comes inside. These rays strikes and comes inside. What happened when it comes inside? It tries to escape, but it could not. So, because of the glass present here, the thick glass present here, it could not, and hence the fraction of light which is absorbed here, maximum fraction of light, maximum energy of light which is absorbed here, makes the temperature of this house warmer, or you can say makes the temperature of this house hot, or you can say warmer. It makes the temperature of this house hot or warmer, and the outside temperature is cold. You can say cold. It is a winter temperature over there, or a chilling temperature, cold it is. And since the plant requires a warmer temperature for its proper growth, it becomes very easy to grow the plants in this greenhouse. So, this is what greenhouse is. Now, the phenomena greenhouse effect which takes place at our planet, if we link this to our planet, here the source of energy or light is sun, and the house which we have over here is the atmosphere. This is earth, this is atmosphere which has mixture of gases in it, Now, there are certain gases which is responsible for the absorption of the rays which comes from the sun. So, first you have to understand that certain points are there, 1, 2, and then we will be coming to the greenhouse gases. So, the first thing is that, as you know, the temperature of the earth Daytime it is also suitable for the living organism, and night time also. There is a balance between the temperature at night and day. How is it possible? How the temperature is maintained very proper, in a proper way by the earth? There is a phenomena that is greenhouse effect which takes place. Now what is this? How it happens over here? Here when we get rays of the earth, rays from the sun, solar radiation passes through the atmosphere. This comes from the sun and it strikes the surface of the earth and it tries to go in the atmosphere. It tries to go out, but it is trapped by the greenhouse gases. When it is trapped by the greenhouse gases, ultimately the temperature of the earth will go warmer. And at night time, one word over here is terrestrial heat, terrestrial radiation. This terrestrial radiation word has come in our previous classes when we was discussing about layers of atmosphere. It has come, I think, in troposphere. So terrestrial radiation is what? Here the rays of the sun is given back into the space, sent back to the space. Why it is sent back to the space? To maintain the temperature at a cooling temperature during the night time. The temperature of the earth comes down so that it is not very hot during the night time or nor very cold during the night time. A normal temperature is maintained. So here it is given, some heat is given back and some is absorbed. The heat which is given back into the space, which is sent back, which strikes the surface of the earth and it goes back to the space, this heat is known as terrestrial radiation. It is in the form of terrestrial radiation. Now this 2 point, I think it is clear. Now how this rays, how this fraction of light is absorbed? These fraction of light is absorbed by the gases present in the atmosphere, and these gases which is responsible for the greenhouse effect is, the first one is carbon dioxide. It is the main, you can say, the main hero which is responsible for greenhouse. So here the main role is of carbon dioxide. That means 60% of greenhouse effect takes place due to carbon dioxide. Then the second gas which we have is methane. Then the third one is the nitrous oxide, then CFC, that means chlorofluorocarbons, and then water vapor, or as I have written here, nitrous oxide, CH4, that means methane, carbon dioxide and H2O. Now if we go according to percentage wise, CO2 is 60%, then your methane is 14%, and then your nitrous oxide is, this one is 20% and nitrous oxide is your 14%, and rest your CFCs is, you can say, 6%. It is a 6%. So this is you can say in the decreasing order I have written over here, 60% carbon dioxide, CH4, methane. So these are the gases. Now how it traps the traps this energy which comes from the earth. Suppose this is the ray which comes from the sun. This is the ray which comes from your sun, So when it comes from your sun, this is earth's surface, it strikes over here, again tries to go back. When it tries to go back, in the atmosphere, gases are present over here. In the atmosphere, gases are present over here. You can say the molecules of you can say carbon dioxide molecule, CH4 molecule, nitrous oxide molecule, air gases are present over here. When it tries to goes back, again it is trapped by these gases and again it has to come back to the surface of the earth. And in this way, here also, wherever it goes, these gases are present and it is trapped again by these gases, and it again lies again here only in the atmosphere of the earth. Now when it is in the atmosphere of the earth, ultimately it will make the temperature go higher. It will make the temperature go higher in the it will make the temperature of the earth go higher. Now there, as you know, anything in excess is harmful. Same way, if there will be increase in the percentage of greenhouse gases, ultimately it will make the temperature of the earth go more than it is required, more hotter than it is required, and what is happening during these days. So same thing, if the temperature will go more higher than it is required, there will be more fluctuation in the climatic condition. More fluctuation in the climatic condition means more hot summers, winters may be short. So these all are the consequences which will be discussed in our next class. But at present there will be what I am trying to say, if this percentage of these gases will be more, if it will be more, the temperature will be more hotter than it is required, and this process, when the temperature of the earth goes higher, and this is known as what? Global warming. Global warming. Now we will be discussing about sources from where these gases come, that means carbon dioxide, CH4, nitrous oxide. Carbon dioxide, it is easy and it is clear that it comes from the burning of fossil fuels, from industries it is emitted, then deforestation. Now CH4, methane. Methane is from the paddy fields, natural wetlands, animal waste, livestock waste, it comes from the animal waste. Then your nitrous oxide, use of chemical fertilizers emit nitrous oxide, and also from the burning of fossil fuels. And CFCs, that means chlorofluorocarbons, for which a ban is put, because this was also one of the element which was responsible for depletion of ozone layer, and it was causing the temperature of the earth go more higher. It comes from your refrigerators, it comes from your aerosols, and so on. So these are the gases, which sources of these gases. So this is full what we were discussing. Now one more point which I forgot to mention over previously is that if suppose this phenomena will not take place, suppose if the greenhouse effect will not take place, if the rays which comes to the earth, whatever is needed is absorbed by the living organism and the rest is returned back, nothing is being trapped in the atmospheric layer. So what will happen? The temperature of the earth will be very chilling. According to the survey, it is said it can be minus 18 degrees Celsius. The temperature of the earth will be minus 18 degrees Celsius. So it is must that this takes place, this greenhouse effect takes place to maintain the temperature of the earth during the daytime as well as during the night time. So this was all about what I was trying to explain about greenhouse effect. I hope you all would have understood the topic greenhouse effect. Thank you and have a nice day.